Okay, so I've been coming up this ridge here. My tracks following the old trail tend to veer off down this way to get to the signs of the old trail down there. But I've been trying to come up a little bit off of that, veering to the right and coming up this way. And I get up here, look at this here. I think this is like an old road. You can see it's got a road cut over here and then the flat, and then there's kind of a packed drop off on the edge. And then I looked over here. This is not a log. This is some milled wood up here. Now, that's not terribly old. Still in pretty good shape. It's only a couple pieces of wood. Looks like a 4x4, some 2x6s. Looks like an old road bed. You can see the edge there. See the moss growing along the edge. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I think it continues up here. Like I said in one of the previous videos, if you get up here on this ridge, it tends to be clearer. And you can see, yeah, the soil is starting to get some gravel. There's some gravel and rocks in there. Yeah, and you have some more of these flowers. I think they call them iris macro siphon. They're very common up here. I've seen them all over the place. They've got a little yellow and then like some purple veins. Yeah, they're kind of a pretty little flower. The Ohlone used to use the leaves. They would dry them out and use them for fiber, weaving baskets and things like that. You got to get up above the brush line, and then it is fairly clear. So I think I'm going to try going up this way. Okay, yeah, made my way up the ridge here. There's a clearing that shows up on the aerial imagery layer. It's kind of like a horseshoe shape, and you can probably see that little bit of green down there, and just right in here, pretty sparse vegetation, just some big trees in there. There's a little bit of brush right at the top, but you can just walk around the side of it. So I think this is the track I took out of here a couple of weeks ago. So I can just follow my track back up, and that was pretty clear. It was clear up to this point, and then I guess this is where I started running into brush trying to go down. But I was going that way, and I should have been going this way. So I was off about, 45 degrees. This is where it gets tricky, because you can see there's the ridge and the slope here, but it takes you around that way. And then the canyon down here actually turns and goes down this way. So anyway, yeah, this is my turnoff spot. So yeah, when I get down here, I'll just have to keep an eye out for this brush, and then you just run down here, and there's actually a whole series of little game trails, and then you hit that little old road segment down there, and then more game trails, and just take it all the way down to the canyon trail. So yeah, it's possible to get up here without a lot of bushwhacking. Again, I'll follow my track up and then start veering to the right and going up to the top of the ridge. So I'll just have to keep an eye out for a clearing going off to the right where I can start going up. Okay, I took my advice. I followed my track up a ways, and I saw a clearing up to the ridge. And so I just kind of angled up this way, got to the ridge. And look at this up here. This is really neat. There's some more of this wooden construction. So I think that other stuff I found is up this ridge here. The ridge kind of runs up and then it goes over a ways, and that's where I walked down. So I think that stuff is up there. And when I was looking on the video, from that upper piece of wood to the lower one that I saw last week, it looked like there was a trail there. I didn't notice it when I was there, but looking back at the video, it's like that's a trail or a road connecting those two things. And then if you look here, there's coming down there, and right around here, here's one of these sections here. There was a whole bunch of wood. You can see a bunch of it's fallen apart there. And look at that. There's a whole section of this. And then down there, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. So if you have a guess, pause the video now and post in the comment section what you think all this stuff is. I would say this is probably 90s or early 2000s, I'm guessing. A huge setup in here. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at down here. Wow, that's rickety. Look at that. Holy cow. Wow. I'm pretty sure that this is a little mountain bike track here. Some man-made obstacles. Looks like this is about the end of it. The question I have is, how did they get up here? Because that's what I was thinking it might be, but how are you going to get a bike up here? Okay, wow. Came up this ridge here, and man, this obstacle here, I mean, that's probably a good 8-foot drop from there down. And I think this was all up in the air here. It was probably, attached to that tree and went across. But look at this thing. Man, somebody spent a lot of time building this. A little beginner jump there, and I guess this was a black diamond run. And there's still more. I'm not up to where I stopped last week. I might go a little bit farther up there, and then I've got to turn around and head down the hill because it's starting to get a little bit late. Okay, yeah, this is where I came down last week. So I think the track must have started up there a ways, and then they must have come down the hill, and that's where that first piece of wood with the cut lumber was. So that was probably like a banked corner. So they probably came around there. I don't know if that log was there, but came over that log, and you can see it's just a straight shot. And then you'd hit that ramp there, and I guess jump. And then it went down through here. And then, yeah, you can see that start of that next section there. This was a pretty good length track. Yeah, somebody really spent some time, because all those logs down there were cut with a chainsaw and then flattened off with probably an adze or an axe or something. So I guess you went down here through the trees, and then you hit that thing there. Yeah, and then you had the choice. You could either do this little ramp, or you could go up over this big thing. Yeah, look at that. Down here, must have been a drop off there onto that steep hill. That's a good 7 or 8 feet at the top there. Yeah, so you would have dropped off and landed down on this steep slope here, and then down through there, and then hit the next set of obstacles. Well, most of this was locally cut wood. That's probably why it's so clear up here. They probably cleared out all the dead wood and whatnot, building all these obstacles. But man, somebody spent some time up here. Yeah, that is the mystery of the wooden construction. It's a mountain bike course up here. This doesn't look like it's been used in several decades, so I don't think it's a popular ongoing spot right now. Yeah, they must have had a whole group of people up here. I mean, this isn't just one guy building this. It's a group effort, and then you would have had to have pretty serious determination to bring a mountain bike up here. I don't see any easy way to get up here. So I've gone half a mile from the canyon trail, and it's all been bushwhacking off trail to get here. So yeah, that was worth coming back up here. This is another place to explore. I still probably want to come up here again. I just want to see if there's any trails that go off of here. Now, the only thing I was thinking is maybe they came down from Charcoal Road. Maybe there was a track down through where I hiked. I didn't see anything until I got closer to where I ran into that little trail, but maybe there was something above, and you could basically go up to Charcoal Road, ride down here, but then you have to get out of here, and it's a half a mile of brush to get to the canyon trail. I think I'll have to come back up here again and spend some time walking the perimeter here, because maybe there's a way to get down like over there or over that way. I know there's nothing over here. I've been all over that side. Yeah, this is really neat up here. And this is almost like the geocache hill. That hill is over there. It's an actual hill. There's a saddle in the ridge, and then you have to go up to the top of the hill, but it's on the side of the canyon. Now this is basically flat, but it's a flat spot on the side of the canyon. And then just over the back there is where that tectonic block broke away and slid down into the creek. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna shut her down here. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that look up here. So yeah, I'm gonna head down. I'll have to follow my track out of here. I think it basically goes down there. So yeah, I should have done that last week. That would have been a much easier hike down the hill, but I went down over there to get back to my track down below. But yeah, if I would have known, I could have come down here, and this would have probably been an easier route down there. But the problem is up here, it's hard to tell how to get down from here, because if you follow the ridge, you go that way, and it gets really brushy down there. So you have to go this way, and it's not obvious where you go. Now I have a track and a couple of video clips from there, see if I can find my way down. But yeah, this is really neat up here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that look at this probably 25-year-old mountain bike track up here. Yeah, somebody spent a lot of time building this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, if you know anything about this particular area, post up in the comments section below. And as always, thanks for watching.